What's up, guys? This your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you on this Wednesday. And we have one hell of a show for you guys today. I look up and who do I see? Only the most amazing family on planet Earth, EARF, hanging out with me. Shouts out to the one and only, my man Pots and Pans, DCA Crypto Dave in the house, followed by my brother from another mother, Chicken 415. Appreciate you guys that made your way, and all you guys that are here, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Appreciate you guys. We got Crypto OG in the house. That's my dog. That's my dog. Like in my smoky voice from Friday. Remember that? Yeah, I had a great conversation with Crypto OG and Zeddy. And shouts out to those two brothers as they have stepped up in a major way. They're going to be helping me moving forward in every aspect of XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2020. 7, 8, 9, 10, and all the way till we don't do it anymore, and which will never be. We'll continue to do XRP Las Vegas meetup. So shouts out to OG, shouts out to Zeddy for filling in the roles with helping us with XRP Las Vegas. So I'm really, really excited about that. Anthony, the man, the myth, the winner, installing a sink in the house today. Very distracting. That's funny. What's up, Ant Dog? Good to see you, brother. You guys send me some pictures of the house and the restaurant. Anthony, if y'all don't know, is a longtime friend, good buddy of mine on and off or in and out of the crypto scene. Him and his wife have been here with their kids in my house. Well, my old house, not my new house. I got to come back over again. Just super cool dude, entrepreneur, business extraordinaire, super successful dude. Anthony Wenner keeps a low-key profile, but definitely a GOAT in the game. We got Justin Wynn. What's up, Justin? Shouts out to Justin and his incredible wife. Much love to FTML and to what they're doing over there. Much love to those guys. One of our sponsors, just a super cool dude. I'm so blessed to have him part of the family. Amazing dude. His wife and him just been incredible supporters. You think we known each other from day one, but shouts out to Justin, just a real one in the game. We appreciate you, my brother, and all you do. Let's go, legends. Y'all all are so early and going to bless so many lives. You know what you hodl, what you hold. That's a fact. It's the best fam on planet Earth. You damn straight. And I'm telling you, one of the realest dudes, and definitely appreciate your support, brother. Thank you so much, Justin, in the house. Had a great time hanging out with him at XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2026. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, the cool thing about it with Zeddy and with Crypto G, these brothers are freaking on it. I'm going to tell you right now, we did XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2025, XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2026, and I never started this early in game planning and just everything. These dudes are on it, and much love. I might be pulling in even some others to be helping. I know Justin, his wife, is very phenomenal with events. She's like a master extraordinary of events and so forth. So really looking forward to XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2027. It should be absolutely incredible. And you know, it's kind of like one of the things I told Zeddy and I told OG. I said one of the biggest things for, I think, any of these events, crypto, whether it's Bitcoin conference, whether it's XRP Las Vegas with my man Brad Kimes, shouts out to Brad Kimes, whether it's XRP Las Vegas Meetup with your boy James, aka 68J, representing the greatest XRP family reunion on planet Earth, EARF. You damn straight. Come on now, y'all was there. But one of the things that we talked about is going to be so freaking important. Anything you and your team need. Thank you, brother. No, you guys are part of the team. I'm going to definitely get you guys included. You know, one of the things that's very important, I think, to not only the success of crypto, but to the events and to people being able to attend these events is that we need clarity, guys. Like all this is coming back to the Clarity Act. It's you know, I know our event would have been several times greater. If it was, you know, if we have some kind of clarity in this space, a lot like I was talking to Fuman and with Zeddy and OG, a lot of people, you know, we got that October 2025 boom to 126 Bitcoin, XRP to 348, and all those things. You know, we expected to have a phenomenal amount of momentum going into these events, and it wasn't that way. Obviously, you know, we had so many just things. You know, call it manipulation, call it corruption, call it what you want to call it. But, you know, from the different war things that we're dealing with right now, from government shutdowns back to the Epstein files dropping to, I mean, every stinking thing you can think of happened. And you want to know why the markets are down 65% or so. So But look, guys, all these things can be turned around. Stay locked in, stay focused, because look, it can't go on forever. I mean, obviously, once we get clarity, we got clarity. I mean, yeah, they can keep playing these games with war and all this stuff and government shutdowns, but at the end of the day, once these utility assets are implemented and are used for what they were created for, like your XRP, your XLM, your Algo, your HBAR, your IOTA, your Quant, your what have you, right? There's several. A lot of these assets, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many other people in the space, will detach themselves from the traditional BS. And, because once these things are utilized, once trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars come into these assets, guys, that's it. I mean, these assets are going to move. You're going to start seeing a lot of these utility-based assets detach themselves from the traditional Bitcoin and crypto market. So, really looking forward to that. XRP Plumbing, good afternoon, my brother. Good to see you, my man, Pots and Pans. I appreciate you in a major way. Guys, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Let's keep it going. All right. Oh, I had something very interesting happen before we get into all this. It was funny because my wife and my daughter was down. She flew out this morning, and they wanted to go do like one of those, spin cycle bike things. And normally I like working out in the morning, but it just so happens yesterday that I... so, they were like, you want to go to the gym? And I was like, all right, I'll go. And because normally I like going in the morning. I'm not a real big workout in the evening person, but we typically go early, and I try to get up early, like 6 in the morning type thing. And and so so my wife and daughter wanted to go. I said, okay, I'm gonna go. So I started working out. Man, as soon as I got to the gym, I sat down on this machine, and I'm telling you, man, it's a little bit more behind the story, but I'm gonna kind of explain this. I sat down on this machine. I looked over to the left, and the gym was packed. And there's these group of about five brothers. One particular brother, one brother, he saw me. I stood up. I'm 6'8", and he goes, "Yo, man, you play ball?" And I was like, "Yeah, I play ball." And we started talking about basketball and things like that, and family and all that kind of stuff, and just my background. And he's like, "Man, you got to." He goes, I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to lose some of this COVID weight. COVID ain't been around for a while. How the hell you gonna still blame weight on COVID?" That was kind of cool when COVID was around. I was like, "Yeah, I gained a little weight. That's COVID. Ain't no more damn COVID." So I had to get my ass in shape. But and I was in incredible shape some years ago. When we had our home gym back in Cali, whatever, I was working out all the time. And you slip off, whatever. So anyways, I told the guys, like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get in shape." One of the guys turned around, and I guess they work out as a group. And a lot of times when you go to the gym, man, a lot of it is being motivated to get to the gym, what have you. So, sorry, my phone's going off. It's on silent, but my watch was ding. But anyway, so he's like, "Yeah, you play." He said, "You play ball?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, you play ball?" So over in Puerto Rico, and in some different pro-am tournaments and things like that. So he turned around, he said, "Oh, he played ball." And he pointed over to this dude, and as soon as I looked at the dude, I said, "Yo, hold on, man, I know that cat." Come to find out, the dude played in Puerto Rico as well, had a long career, played up until like he was like LeBron, bro. This dude played like in his 40s. Not LeBron. I'm not like comparing him to LeBron's skill set, even though he was raw. He just had a long ass career, took really good care of his body. Now here's the thing that got me. I knew the guy, right? And I'm not saying that we were homeboys back in the day and all like that, but we just knew of him and all that kind of stuff. And then me and him started talking about like players and people that we played with and what was going on and all these different things. We just sitting there talking. We like, "Damn, bro, yeah." And the first thing he says, "Let me get your number." So I said, "All right, cool." So I wound up exchanging numbers with maybe I think three of the cats or something like that, right? They were like, "Yeah, man, you got to come work out with us. We'll get you right." And so one other dude wound up being like a trainer. And he showed me some before and after pictures with this lady, and I was like, "What?" He said, "Bro, I'll get you right in 2 months." I was like, "Damn." So I felt very blessed to meet these dudes, right? But the thing that tripped me out is, and I'm getting into crypto. I know it's got nothing. Y'all like, get on with the damn crypto show. Okay, whatever. We family here, so we talk about family stuff, okay? Anyways, so the brother, he's like 6'7", 6'6", 6'7". He's a little shorter than I am. Not by very, maybe like 6'6". And he goes, so he gets my information. He goes, "When you play?" And we talked about all that. And so I was doing the math. I'm like, "Wait a minute, bro." I said, "How old are you, man?" Man, I'm going to tell you right now, this dude said he was 66. Now, I'm not even, he's older than me by like 12 years, right? But the thing that got me was how this dude looked. This dude looked like he could have been playing ball right now. I mean, other than you can see the gray hair, whatever else, he's like mixed with something. So he had the curly gray hair, whatever. His name is Will. Shouts out to Will. But bruh looked as, a lot of people trip on me how I look, especially when I'm in shape. I don't look anywhere near my age, and it's because, I don't stress about a lot of stuff. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, that kind of thing. And I see a lot of people my age that obviously age a little different. But this brother, man, who's 12 years old, looked like I did, or if not younger. And I was true. So I say all that to say, man, the message in that is 6'8" gets you a point. The point is, man, take care of yourself. Because the brother started telling me how he eats well. He watches what he eats. He's in the gym. He does this, his workouts and everything. And I'm just like, it's incredible how this dude looked. If I'm telling you right now, if somebody could have said, I give you $1 million and give you 10 guesses how old this guy was, and you would have never effing guessed it. It's crazy. And I'm not saying it from like some old weirdo perspective. Brother was in phenomenal shape. Had damn near like a LeBron James type physique. I'm looking at him like, you how old? In his face, everything. I was like, wow. So I felt very blessed to run in those cats last night. I just felt like I share that story. We're family. We can talk about stuff. What do y'all want to share with me? Go ahead. Tell me in the chat. I'll read it. All right, guys, let's get right into it. Some of y'all care, some of y'all don't. It's okay. I love y'all, the ones that do. By the way, I had, again, great conversation with Crypto OG and Zeddy this morning about XRP Las Vegas. And then also, sometimes my mind works a little faster than my tongue. Also had a phenomenal call from Nina Blossom. Thank you so much, Nina Blossom and TJ, and all the love they show for this channel. And, it's phenomenal when people take the time to contact you and say, Jay, I'm sorry I haven't been there. Jay, I love you. Just like Reverend Rich. Love you. Oh, you know what, Reverend Rich? Damn it. I always forget. I try to get that song, Reverend Rich. I be so busy, bro. And a lot of times I don't be checking stuff. Let me see. Rich Duffy, hold on. You said you unlocked it, Rev? Let me see. That song you made? Open. I wanted to download it. Okay, is it going to let me download? Oh, it did let me. Okay. So how the hell do I share it? Okay, see, download the song. Can I download it? Share. Download. Okay, I'm downloading now. So save them to photos. Okay. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. So am I able to, what phone would that be on? Sorry about that, guys. I should have done this before the damn show. And then when I be seeing Reverend Rich's name, then it pops up in my head. Let me do a test to my, I'll do a test here. And I can show, because Rev took the time to do this, and I want to make sure where that damn thing at? Okay, here we go. Boom, photos. Boom, photos. Okay. I'll send it over. I'll play it right now, Rev. Is it coming through? Yeah, it looks like it's coming through right now. Okay, so when I get it, I'll play it. I keep eye on it. So, but yeah, incredible. And so going back to what I said with Nina Blossom, it's just so, and it's not just Nina, man. It's Nina, it's Big Bro, it's all you guys like Zeddy, a lot of you guys, Marvin, whoever it is, Jay Henry, just the ones who take the time. And I love and appreciate all you guys, but some of you guys take the time to sit back and message me, DM me, whether it's on X or my personal line. Some of you guys, a lot of you guys have my personal phone. And you guys would be like, yo, Jay, this is why I wasn't able to show up, because this. And so I could download that then? Hold on. Oh, how the hell do I download on here? It is unlocked. Let's see if I can download this damn thing. Save. Oh, what kind of crap is that? I can't download it? Come on, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to post it on my Crypto for Life channel. That's all. I got no choice. Because I don't know how to do it from. I was trying to do it from the whatchamacallit. Why do you think that'd be so damn difficult? Technology be kicking my butt sometimes. Yeah, it says save attachment, copy, saved attachment. So can I save it to the photos? Hold on, guys. So y'all bear with me. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys being patient with your boy. I've been telling Reverend Rich I was going to do this, and oh, it's here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Reverend at Is it? I think I have you as a for creating this. Sorry guys, y'all bear with me here. I got the greatest family ever. I ain't worried about it. Song for the only haters be get mad at me right now. Chicago. That's so dope. Reverend Rich is so dope. Come on, don't do that. Reverend Rich is so dope. God dang, boy, there's a phone I got right now that I just can't stand this damn phone. Oh my God, this phone. Like it's one of those flip up family. Thank you guys so much for being patient, man. I keep saying I was gonna do it, so I had to do it. Oh, did it jack me on Richard? On Pastor Duffy? Hold on. Richard Duffy. Boom. Duffy. For okay, man, this thing just amazing. Okay, I think I just posted it. Dude, wait, what? Did I just hit something on my phone, guys? I'm sorry. Now all of a sudden somebody's calling.
Make sure Bluetooth is connected.
Sorry about that, guys. Let me see if I did this right. Oh, I can share it. Okay, it's on there. Okay, cool. I'll share it in a minute. All right, thank you, guys. Miss T live. We love you, Jay. It's all good. Thank you, Miss T. That's my sister right there. Huh? Miss T in the house. Entrepreneur extraordinaire. Huh? Appreciate you so much, sis. Thank you so much, guys. Marvin Davis in the house. Thank you, guys. I got it right here. I actually got it, Reverend Rich. I'm going to show it. Let me get into all the stuff. So, again, thank all of you guys, like the Nina Blossoms, all you guys who reach out, that take the time to say, Jay, man, this is going on in my life, whatever. I'm sorry for it. It feels, it's not just seeing your family. It feels like real family when someone actually gives a damn to sit, even like Miss T, reaches out or whoever, like takes the time to reach out and connect or explain or, hey, this is why I'm not here, whatever. Just all love to y'all, man. You guys are freaking amazing. Y'all make my day as much as I hope and pray that I bless you guys as well. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's get into it. Market cap, where are we at? Crypto, let's get into it. $2.12 trillion, guys. We got Bitcoin right now at 61,743. Ethereum coming at 1625, guys. BNB 588. We got XRP at 109. My God, what the hell's going on with that, huh? I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because when Bitcoin dips, we dip just like that, huh? Until we don't. Solana right now $63 and some change. We got Tron right now at 32 cents. You got to pay to play, man. Obviously, they did something. Stuck at number 8. Dogecoin coming in at 8 cents. ZEC 421. XLM is a big deal. 18 cents. ADA at 16 cents. I know there's some stuff going on with Charles and ADA. I was like, good Lord, what's going on with that one? Oh, Chainlink at 762, guys. We got Bitcoin Cash at 196. Litecoin at 4162. HBAR at 7 cents. Sui coming in at 73 cents. Shiba at 5 zeros and a 4. That's cinco zeros and cuatro for those of you guys speak Spanish. I know a little bit. Poquito. Let me stop. I got like a D- in Spanish. Crow, if you didn't know, at 5 cents, guys. Near, let's make it clear, 202. We've got, let's see what we got up in here. Astra doing this thing at 60 cents. Ondo at 33 cents. Polkadot, 92 cents. Uniswap at 240. ICP coming in at 223. Pepe, you got any? I don't. Doesn't matter. It's number 52 on CoinMarketCap. 5 zeros and a 2. Huh? Is that going to be used to move money globally? I don't think so. Let me stop. Don't be hating. Algo right now at 8 cents, guys. We got Render at 153. QNT doing this thing at 64.91. Matic is at 7 cents. By the way, guys, if you're checking this out for the first time, if you're catching this on the rewind, my name is James, a.k.a. 68J. Been in crypto since 2017, going on 9 years. Been one hell of a ride. We started this show about 3.5 years ago, and they tried everything they could to shut us down, but we're still going. Shut us down 3 times, demonetize us, but we're still here, damn it. And always remember that, guys, nothing we talk about in the show should ever be considered or deemed financial advice, for I'm not a financial advisor. Just so 68J, giving my 2 cents, my 2 opinions. Was it 2 cents, 2 Satoshis, 2 drops, whatever you want to say. Okay, XDC right now, 3 cents. Flare, don't you dare sleep on Flare at 006. Filecoin right now, 74 cents. We got INJ at 508. Jupiter coming in at 14 cents. Arbitrum doing this thing at 7 cents. Anything else worth talking about? FET, 18 cents. Artificial superintelligence. We got cake at 129. B-Chain coming in at 004. Trump coin still got people tripping. Down 70, what? $3, $74? Oh, Lord. Oh, good Lord. Huh? Somebody made a lot of money in that, huh? The Trump family? Let me stop. Lunk right now. How in the hell is that still in the top 100? 4 zeros and a 6. We got another Justin Sun coin at 1 cent. Stacks, just like the song we play here each and every day by my man Crypto Tell. Stack it up. Huh? It's at 17 cents. CRV right now at 21 cents. And coming in at number 100, ETH Gas. Okay. Let's get right into it. Appreciate you, sis. All love. That's my sister right there. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Where are we at here? Let's do a little refresh so we can get everything updated. By the way, guys, if you guys don't know, we typically go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we're on track. We've been a little off track here, going like every other day, but we're going to get back on track. Let's see here. We're also live right now on X, as you guys can see. We're live on YouTube, as you guys can see. And we're also live on IMUTV. Shouts out to Niall and Fizzy and Rob and all those guys over at IMUTV. Appreciate y'all, brothers. Make sure you guys go follow them. Let's get right into it. Okay. Where are we at here? We'll start off here. It says exactly what he said. This is unconfined. It says people will build lives around your name so their hate won't look like jealousy. Uh-oh. Anybody know somebody like that? Anybody know somebody like that? I do. I know a few people like that. Okay, Senator Cynthia Loomis says, other nations are accumulating Bitcoin quietly. We should be doing it loudly. On the record, by law. I said, and accumulating XRP even louder. Bitcoin ain't about to send, ain't nobody using no Bitcoin to send money anywhere. Let me stop. Unless you wanted it in like days, hours and days. Let me stop. Don't be hating. I got a little bit of it. Paquito. Let me stop. Okay, let's keep it going. If Bitcoin dips, we dip just like that. It says traders forecast Bitcoin will fall as low as $57,000 a month. We've seen a lot of scenarios where this can play out, and most likely will play out. We'll see how that plays, especially if we don't get anything moving forward with the Clarity Act. Something big is brewing in New York, and it could be huge for Ripple and RLUSD. Shouts out to Diana for this incredible post. She says New York officially proposed Genius Act aligned stablecoin rules. Ripple's RLUSD could be a big winner. New York's Department of Financial Services, NYDFS, has officially proposed a new stablecoin framework aligned with the federal Genius Act. And guess what? Ripple has already received NYDFS approval for RLUSD. It's right here, baby. 10-day proposal comment period is now open. 60-day formal public comment period follows. Once finalized, the rules are expected to take effect alongside of the Genius Act with a 1-year compliance runway for existing NYDFS regulated issuers. Ooh, Ripple RLUSD could enter the federal stablecoin era already positioned for compliance. You guys want more information on this? Diana did a phenomenal job of documentation beats conversation. You guys want more information? Make sure you guys go check that out, and the link that she has under that as well. Shouts out. Great post. Okay, powerful. Here we go again. Unconfined with another one. It says, don't ever let all the things you want make you forget about all the things you have. Amen to that. Can I get an amen? Amen, amen. Come on now. Huh? Don't get so caught up in what you want. You forget to say thank you for what I have. Amen. Come on now. You know, we tell it like it is, even though some people might not want to hear it. Bullish Christ is in the house. Volume check a low. What? Volume check a little low. Is my volume low, guys? Hello? I can check on that. Okay, my brother, I got you. He said my volume is low. Say it ain't so. Okay. I'll be trying to rap every time, trying to be like Crypto Tales. How about now? Maybe I just need to put it up a little high. How about now, guys? Am I a little better? Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. You damn straight. I can see it I can see a little bar moving. Okay. I think I have my mic too low. Thank you so much, Bullish Christ, my man. Okay. What else we got in here? We know Japan loves them some XRP and Ripple. Just waiting for America to catch their ass up as well. Japan's SBI, was it Shinsei Bank, if that's how you say it, will let customers convert a portion of their deposit interest into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP, launching as a pilot on June 10th. It's all happening, guys. They're starting to understand. A lot of these institutions and companies around the globe, especially here in the United States, are starting to see, hey, this Clarity Act is getting ready to get passed, baby. Something big's coming. Imagine their faces when you make it. XRP, I like this. I said, I won't be around to see the faces. It's a fact. Deuces to all those that don't support you, right? Snoopy and Michael Jackson, guys, I like this. I'm a big MJ fan. I like, man, Michael Jackson's the man. That's the man. I don't know if you guys seen his movie. I went to the theater and saw it 3 damn times. And then Snoopy, who didn't love Snoopy? Remember Snoopy? Remember all the characters? Who can name some, before we move on, who can name some characters from Snoopy besides Charlie Brown? That's easy. And Snoopy. Anybody else? I remember the dude with the blanket. What's his name? Was it Linus? Linus or something like that? And there's a brother, the little brother, and then it was Lucy. Was it like a Lucy girl that used to show some tough love to Charlie? Anybody remember that? And I think Snoopy had like a little bird friend, a little yellow bird thing. Okay, maybe I'm being a little goofy. Keep it going. Okay, we'll keep it going. Okay, David says, I swear, crypto used to be fun. I do agree with that. I said, crypto, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damn before, like, look, before, I do agree that it was a lot more fun. Linus, that's right, Linus. Amen to that, sis. Linus was the dude with the blanket, right? Linus. Turple Nurple's in the house. But no, I agree. You know, a lot of people feel this way. I swear, crypto used to be fun, but crypto used to be highly manipulated too. Like for anybody who's been around this space as long as I have, and I've been in this again for 9 years, 2017 going on 9 years, and I do agree with the fact that it used to be a lot more fun. Obviously, it was a lot less chaotic when it comes to, like, you know, governments and manipulation and all that. But when you really kind of look at what we saw with the Clarity Act and how it named XRP and the attack against XRP and all that stuff, and I'm sorry, the Epstein files, and then you saw Rig from the start that just kind of blew the lid on the whole thing. I mean, yeah, it was a lot more fun back in the day, I would say, prior to the lawsuit. And then, you know, a lot of people got very, very wealthy during that gray area time where you could just kind of do a whole lot. And then you kind of saw the land of the law come in. You saw companies like USDT get kicked out of certain countries because they weren't regulatory compliant. You saw Binance CZ go to jail for a little bit. You saw Sam Bankman-Fried get caught. You saw Do Kwon get caught with Celsius. You saw everything that happened with Luna, everything that happened with, you know, like I said, FTX and everything else. So, you know, I am very excited about regulatory clarity. I'm excited about rules of the road. I'm excited about everything that's being put in place. It just sucks that we have to go through this really hard time of, you know, them, they, you know, those who had Elizabeth Warren and Gary Gensler attack crypto, Operation Choke Point 2.0, all the things that the war against crypto. For those of you guys who haven't saw it, make sure you guys. What's up, X-Lloyd? Good to see you, brother. For those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, go over and make sure you guys tune into Fruition Productions, Rig from the Start, the war on crypto. I was very fortunate and blessed to be a part of that documentary. I was actually in it, and just being a part of it and working with Maya and Chris, those who actually created the documentary, it was just crazy having those backdoor conversations, interviews with Jimmy Valley, Linda P. Jones, Molly L. Moore, and then watching the documentary several times. It just made me sick to think that you know, that was their approach instead of, you know, it's so crazy when you think about what if, where would we be at right now if we had a country that just embraced this technology? And obviously we know why, because they don't want to give up their monopoly, right? Their slave-driven system in which they have people entrapped in this financial, again, slave-driven system that they take advantage of us. They make money on our money. They don't want us to make money on our money. But, you know, it's unfortunate that we're going through this, that we had to go through those things, and we're continuously going through those things, because God knows if those things weren't the case, we would be so further ahead than we are right now, and that's why a lot of people know that the Clarity Act is going to change so much. So, but yeah, you know, it's kind of like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know, you got to have the governments to kind of set the tone and write out the rules for this space. But unfortunately, they're utilizing, especially the banking cartel, they're utilizing this time to, you know, yeah, to manipulate and the corrupt level of corruption and just everything they're doing to continuously hinder, stifle the innovation here in America by dragging their feet. So anyways, let's keep it going. I ain't saying nothing y'all don't know. They want us trapped in a debt-based society. That's a fact, bro. That Bullish Christ. It's funny because I remember listening to Crypto Tale songs because of the beat, and then I listened to But when I really start listening to the words, they don't want you to get rich but die trying. Come on, bro. I mean, it's so much, man. Words that phrase is so powerful. They want us to be happy with trading time for money. Some of us can afford a little bit more than our parents got, so we think we made it. We do just enough not to get fired. They pay us just enough not to quit, and then we retire on a percentage. But barely got our asses by, especially in today's society. When we get older. And they want us to stay in that matrix. They want us to stay in that slave-driven system, and that's what crypto threatens. It gives people the ability to dream again, and it gives people like, oh my God, I can be wealthy. I can do this and that. They don't want you in their neighborhood. They don't want you driving what they're doing. They don't want none of that. So it's definitely, they don't want you to get rich but die trying. So, great point, brother. I appreciate that. I agree with that. The blockchain shines light in what they like to do in the shadow. That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay, let's keep going. ISO 20022. Payment messages are being linked directly to blockchain transactions, allowing banks to connect to assets like XRPL or systems like XRPL. Smoke points this out right here. He says ISO 20022 specialist launches Pax.crypto ahead of November 2026 mandate. Tom Alerts, if that's how you say it, spent 27 years at Swift helping develop ISO 20022 standards. He has now launched Pax.crypto. It's an open framework that links standard ISO 20022 payment messages directly to blockchain transactions. RippleNet already uses Pax.008 messages for payment processing. Pax.crypto is built on the same foundation. It keeps the same ISO 20022 structure and the data fields while adding support for digital asset networks. Pause. You ever feel like you start reading, your tongue feels heavy? You know what fixes that? Being a coffee crackhead. Let me stop. Y'all pray for me. Something about that caffeine, baby. Let me stop. This comes ahead of Swift's November 2026 Pax. Okay, did I do that already? Pax.008 update, which requires structured creditor address data instead of free text fields. The November 2026 mandate matters for blockchain adoption because structured data is easier to validate, process, and map into digital asset systems. Pax.crypto creates a simple bridge between banks and digital asset networks. This new tool allows ISO 20022 enabled banks to seamlessly connect to compliant blockchain rails like, but not limited to, but like XRPL. You damn straight. It's all documented right here, guys. If you guys want more information, make sure you guys go check out my man Smoke. Hit the like and subscribe and notification bell. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Ness Force in the house. My man. Pots and pans, Ness Force. My sister World Be Free going live tonight. What's up, World Be Free? Make sure you go in there and check out BTHO. With Melissa and my man Simon. Okay, OMG, oh my God, being able to delete dumbass comments connected to dumbass people is amazing. That's a fact, guys. I know a lot of people are like, damn, 6'8". But, that's one that I always say the greatest thing about crypto, anybody can do it. Worst thing about crypto, anybody can do it. Greatest thing about being on social media, anybody can be on it. Worst thing about being on social media, anybody can be on it. And so that's unfortunately what you deal with when you're in a space. In my business life for 25 years, I shielded myself from ignorance and stupidity and uneducated people that just, had no clue or would do things to try to drag you down. I just disassociated myself. And then when you get on X and you post things and you just see all these comments say, XRP is crap. This is XLM's going to zero. XDC is ignorant. People who love the XRP is retarded, and all these things that you get. And then you just get people who are they get into your chats and just make dumb. So I just love the fact, I'll go down and I get alerts for everything, and I look, I like it. I look, delete, block, and I just love that feature. Anyways, maybe it's just me. Anybody, you feel like that, Melissa? You like that delete option? I do believe in freedom of speech. I just don't believe in freedom of being stupid. Let me stop. Slowly, then all at once. Evernorth says, whoa, 4 out of 5 a year ago. This number was 147 million. 147 million is now 4.18 billion in 12 months. Damn! Total tokenized real-world assets on the XRP ledger, 4.81 in 12 months. It went from 147 million to 4.18. Y'all about to be rich. Have I told y'all that lately? Huh? Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin family. Greatest family on planet Earth. Have I told y'all lately that I love you? You damn straight. Let's go.
This one, does it like it is. Got them switching gears in Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, basically let money go. Swimming in the dough as you see gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off from selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I'm buying when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikTok, so my new wristwatch. Hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet ya. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man, the next night. A moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers. The fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon in? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back.
Greatest family. Marvin Davis. You already know. Let's go.
This one, back.
Appreciate you guys in a major way. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Let's keep this party rolling. Huh? Crypto for Life. That Beezy. Oh, good Lord. You know you gotta be scandalous for me to call you a Beezy. What? Just in Senator Elizabeth, I get that from Elizabeth Warren calls on the SEC to delay SpaceX IPO. This lady has been attacking Elon, attacking crypto, attacking Ripple, attacking XRP, attacking innovation. I said that Beezy has done nothing but try and destroy / stifle innovation here in America. Whether it's Ripple, XRP, SpaceX, Elon Musk, who voted for, dude, whoever voted for Elizabeth Warren should have their American status revoked. Oh, good Lord. Who voted this ignorant lady back in? Damn it. Can we do a revote and get John Deaton? I bet if we did a revote right now, John Deaton would win. I promise you that. I promise you that. Let's keep it going, damn it. Ripple has joined Water.org's Get Blue campaign, leveraging RLUSD to help expand access to safe water for communities around the world. Man, Ripple's everywhere. What? They're making ripples with the water, within the water. No pun intended. Think positive and watch how things change in your life. I agree with that. Positive mindset, positive surroundings. It's something I had to learn a long time ago, guys. I remember I was doing a lot of reading back in the day. A lot of reading, a lot of studying, a lot of audiobooks. And I remember a long time it says when you change everything up here, which is in your mind, everything around you changes. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how poor or struggle or anything like that is a mindset? The things that most people go through it's predicated off of a mindset. And I remember, again, being a young man, I don't get back into this again, but, growing up in the projects, whether it's Brooklyn, whether it's, New York, Puerto Rico, we always lived in the projects, Florida, California, welfare, food stamps, crappy situations, won't get into it, but very similar to what John Deaton talked about in his book, Food Stamp Warrior. And, it's funny because the more I studied, the more I realized a lot of it was just mindset, right? Mindset. When you can change your mindset, everything around you changes. It's incredible how that works. Shouts out to Warby Free. I'm okay typing. Got to do my work. Oh, okay. I appreciate you, sis. You're not thinking big enough. You're not thinking big enough. You need to be thinking bigger with XRP. Damn straight. Binance says you are enough. I like that. You are enough. And to all the people that are out there listening, you are enough. Huh? A lot of times where people don't feel like they're enough is because they're trying to compare. Stop comparing. Stop comparing. I remember, I shared with you guys a long time ago. My mom always, when I was younger, she talked about the birds and the bees, and it got me emotional because she said she was doing, you know how a baby's created. And she went through the whole thing, and she said, "There's this and that, and man and woman gets together, and then this and that happened, and boom, and all these sperm, and there's millions of sperm trying to get into this one, and one made it." I'm giving you a quick version. She said, "One made it out of millions. You made it. You're one in a million, man." When the way she gave me the breakdown, boy, you talking about tears in my eyes. I looked at her, and from that moment on, man, you talking about something that can change everything. Having your mother tell you something like that you are one in a million, that you're special, that you were born to succeed and to win, and so it's things like that can change your life, man. Especially when you believe that coming from a person you love. So I'm telling all you guys right here, right now. You know how when a guy and a girl gets together and then let me stop. Good Lord, y'all already had that conversation with your parents, but point I'm trying to make is yo ass is a 1 in a million. All it takes is for you to believe it. That's a fact. Michael knows what I'm talking about. Let's keep it going. DTCC, big things are coming. July 2026, probably nothing, probably everything. Now, come on now, chart nerd. Appreciate you, my brother. DTCC's Nadine Chakar, if that's how you said, labels the tokenization service as a watershed moment. Real proof in the pudding that tokenization is moving from theory to production. More than 80 participants are now on board, up from the 50 previously listed. October to July 2026, going to be some big things happening. Come on now. What's the name again? Come on, Nadine, talk to us now.
A watershed moment for the markets. I'll remind you, back in December of 25, we received a no action letter from the SEC to allow us to move forward with these initiatives. So on July 15th, as you properly stated, we will have a limited number of trades. And for the first time ever in the U.S. markets, you'll have tokenized entitlements that will go live on a few blockchains that will allow clients to have choice whether they want to hold their assets in tokenized format or in traditional format or both. The ability to deposit that in the wallet of their choice, and most importantly, then to be able to use these tokens to execute on their strategic ambitions.
And I want to talk a little bit about the working group that you've assembled in the run-up to this rollout, because I believe in early May, that group was comprised of 50 numbers. Now I believe you're up to 80 members, and that includes a lot of the heavy hitters in the industry. So what are you hearing back so far? What does the feedback sound like? And what do you need to incorporate and sort of harmonize between now and July?
So just to level set, DTCC is actually owned and governed by its participant, and it's really important for us to have very wide representation across the market. So we do have our participants. We also have practitioners, fund managers, fintech companies, and so on. So the feedback so far has been very positive. The group is very engaged and looking forward to proceeding with July 15th to ensure that what we're telling them actually works, and they can fine-tune their use cases, they can fine-tune their technology, their risk management to be ready for the full launch in October. So the feedback so far has been strong. It's been very good, and hopefully as we start to move into opening up our infrastructure for testing in a couple of weeks, we'll be able to, it'll be the proof in the pudding, if you will, as they start to come in and engage in actual form.
Dope. What the hell? I gotta show you this. Where's that playing at? Man, I can't even get that junk off my thing. That's funny as hell. What? Holy crap. I was trying to show this song that Reverend Rich did, and it started playing. I couldn't get the damn thing off my phone. Okay. I think we good now. Oh, God. All right, let's keep it going, guys, huh? That's right, kids, that means...
A watershed moment for...
Oh, what? That's right, kids, that means to have a tail. That's funny. Okay, let's keep it going. All right, let's see where we at here. All right, let's keep it real. Ripple, XRP, RLUSD, and XRPL are all big deals. Shouts out to Wolf of Wall Street. Says Ripple launches Agentic. Is that how he says? Agentic, a payments toolkit on XRPL, enabling AI agents to transact using XRP and RLUSD. Big things are happening slowly, then all at once. That's crazy, guys. Woke up this morning and 470 billion. Good God. Let me stop. Erased from the stock market at open. My goodness. And crypto followed by it. Brad Garlinghouse, I said, I love this. Zero doubt. And Brad Garlinghouse said 1,000%. Now, he could have said 100%. We know how Brad feels. Wait, Brad Garlinghouse is over 50? That's funny. So what was Brad talking about? Digital asset investor DAI said, or digital asset buy says, I know many people who got tattoos when they were young and regret them because life changes. I got all my tattoos. I don't regret a damn thing. Because see, I think people get now. There's a point where you get a tattoo and maybe it doesn't mean something. Every stinking tattoo I got on my body, and if you guys don't know, I'm damn near sleeved and back front. Mom, kids' birthdays, anniversaries, everything. Right, anniversary right there. So all my tattoos mean something. So I know some people probably get that. Maybe they get a. I remember sometime someone said, what they said, it said something like somebody got a tattoo of some kind of animal, and then they got older and it started looking like a roach or something. It was funny as hell. But anyways, every one of my tattoos is some part of my life I went through or something that means the world to me in my life. So I know many people who got tattoos and were young and regret them because life changes. When someone with a Harvard MBA gets a tattoo after 50, they have thought it through and know it's only going to change in a good way. Lock in. So he's talking about the Brad Garlinghouse tattoo. Now, funny thing is, does anybody know? Has anybody seen this tattoo on Brad in real life, like in person? Anybody? Anybody see this? What's up, Michael? Michael in the house. That's my best boy. Anybody see this tattoo? Like I've seen this picture going around for like some years now. Or it says he got it in 7. Oh. Okay, so July. Okay, is this real, guys? So this date is the date that I don't know if y'all can see that or not. This date, can I zoom in on this? I don't know how to zoom in on it, but this date, how do you zoom on this? Let's see, create image. No, I can't see. Anyways, this date here is the date that Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that XRP was not a security. I never really looked on this close. So it's 7/13/2023. Does anybody know if this is has anybody who and I've met Brad, but at the events and stuff, but I don't know if this is an actual real tattoo or not. Does anybody know that? Anyway, so after what this guy said, like basically Brad got a tattoo, this and that. Brad comes back and puts 1,000%, and I think I don't know if he's responding to the tattoo or both, right? The fact that he got a tattoo and things are only going to change in a great way. Lock in. So the fact that Brad Garlinghouse actually said 1,000% was kind of dope and bullish. Here, I don't know what else the guy's got to do. He put a tattoo on his body. He had a picture up in his house that said, what did it say, something about XRP, like the chosen one, whatever the hell it was. And then for him to get on and say, everything that Ripple does, everything we do, XRP is at the center of it all. I mean, what else do you have to you ain't bullish? Oh, God. Just go ahead and get some lottery tickets, I guess. All eyes on resistance, right? So Cassie Trades put this out. It says XRP defending major support. All eyes on resistance. Quick XRP update. She goes. She zoomed into the 15-minute chart, watching the reaction off the major 0.786 macro support at $1.09. So far, the ABC pattern is still valid, with the B wave pulling a bit deeper into the local 0.618 retracement. She's talking about Fibonacci retracement as far as her TA, technical analysis. It has lowered the C wave target slightly to around $1.24. She says she's watching for one of these three things: a clean ABC correction into the $1.24 area, a more complex ABC DE consolidation, which could cap a relief closer to $1.18 already reached in a major break of resistance above $1.30. If resistance holds, the larger move towards 90 cents remains valid. Wow. $1.65 must break and flip to support to officially invalidate the need for a 90 cents test. And if you guys don't get a chance, again, I studied when I got in this space. First thing I did was take courses. It's how I met a lot of people like JC. Who else I met? It's funny because some of the people I met in that are no longer here, so I'm not going to say their name. Good Lord. And I don't mean to laugh, but I've done shows where I've talked about people. And if you guys ever, there's a show I did which was called DANG. And again, if you haven't been a fan of the show, if you haven't been around, I used to cover a coin a day. I talked about so many cryptocurrencies. I used to do a lot of interviews back in the day. I had some of the biggest names in crypto on my show. Matter of fact, I got a show coming up here soon with Dr. Camila Stevenson. So I'll be letting you guys know when I get that set up. But anyways, I had some of the biggest interviews, all that stuff. But I would, I've had Jimmy Valley and those guys. I've had everybody talking about the VTHO XRP evaluation, all these different things. But one of the things that I did, it was called DANG, which is dang. And the D, it was D dot A dot A N dot G dot, which is a slang, dang. Like a lot of us would say damn, but I said dang. And dang was a slang that a lot of us grew up using. And it's also the initials, and I put this on everything I love, that it's the initials of 4 people that got wrecked. And you don't know them, they don't know you, they don't even watch my show. Because when I got in this in 2017, I started off as a trader. And a lot of these people made it through there's a lot of people, specifically these 4 people. Some of these people were traders, and some of these people had made a lot of money in crypto, and they lost everything. They lost everything. And the reason that I use it, I never said their names. I would never do that. But I put the initials of each person's name that was in my life. And y'all would never know who these people are because you weren't part of my early trading days. Some of you guys haven't even been here since 17. But these guys made it through the first bull run, were way up, and then they were doing things that they were asking me my opinions, big bro. And I was like, bro, I wouldn't do that. And I watched guys go from a couple houses to having a trailer, like a RV, to losing everything, losing their home, losing their rental home, and living in an RV. And it's just so many freaking stories, bro. And I don't share that to put people's business because I never said their names ever. But it's just to show you guys and to get you guys to understand, like everything we talk about in this show, whether it's dollar cost average, my whole strategy about dollar cost averaging in, which I call my 70-20-10 plus minus strategy, which is how I started investing in crypto once I got into the whole trading mindset. And then my 25-25-50 take profit is all on here. We've covered that several times. And then my 5 steps of success. I'm not going to talk about it again. Well, I will. Why not? Which is number 1, have a strategic plan. Strategic, meaning it can change. And there's a reason for that. A lot of people were strategically invested in FTX and strategically invested in Luna and Celsius and you have Safe Moon or whatever. And things, strategic, meaning that things can change, but have a plan. 2, control your emotions. 3, do your own research. 4, learn to take profit. If you don't, you'll be sitting around. And there's so many examples of that, guys, where, you have millions. And I've had friends that I've told, man, take the damn money. Take the damn money, right? Because if not, you're going to watch it go right back down from 40,000 to, and I'm not going to use the example, but I've seen people put in like 40, 50 grand and turn into, almost 2 million and come right back down again. So, but, everyone has to kind of, live their own thing and learn their own, I don't know why this right here cracked me up. I put a picture of my face in the middle. It's funny. Things are getting crazy. That's funny. So anyway, so there's one in here called Dang. If you guys get a chance to check it out, you can see Coach JV, Fred Raposley, Echo. Remember these interviews, guys? Maya, Fruition Productions. Bro, like so many. We had so many. Zach Rector. Who's this guy over here? Joel Nelson. Dude, we have so many freaking people. Graham Glam. We used to do Ladies Night. Coach JV here. Johnny Crypto. Abs. Metal Lawman. Mr. Man. Smoke. Jake Claver. Bearable Bull. A lot of it's so funny. Armando Pintoya. It's so funny because I would go tell Sean McBride, who used to be with Ripple and Amazon. Mickle. You're talking about 2 years ago, bro. Like we would. We had some incredible interviews, bro. Shannon Thorpe, Brad Kimes, my man from BitBoy, when BitBoy first had his downfall, one of his guys, his part AJ was on. Just so much stuff, man. We had so many stinking interviews. Jimmy Valley. And I said it, Rob Cunningham, guys, years ago. So make sure you guys go tune in. I remember, shouts out to my man, Cypher X, all those guys. Man, we had so many people on the show. So go back and look at all the incredible interviews, Lewis Jackson's, and yeah. So do yourself a favor, go check out shouts out and rest in peace to Will Fix, man. I love this dude. We had so many off the camera, off of crypto moments, just having conversations. This dude was a blessing to know him, and Zach Rector, yeah. But rest in peace to Will. That was my man, bro. That was my man. I really enjoyed Edo Farina. So anyways, you keep going down and you'll find one that was called DANG that talks about the do's and don'ts and how people have lost everything in crypto. And it's not because of crypto, it's just because of poor choices. And when you come to somebody, you ask somebody's opinion and you fail to listen, you can lose everything. And some people can afford to lose a lot and still be okay. But yeah, anyways, make sure you guys go check out Crypto for Life with your boy 6AJ. Just a lot of great content there. Okay. What's up, Mo Zerps? I got busy at work. No, Chicken 415. That's my dog. What's up, bro? What's up, fellas? Good to see you, man. Michael, yeah, we got a lot of family here. Shouts out to X-Lord, giving everybody some love. Okay, let's get back into it, guys. Let's get back into it. Okay, so yeah, shouts out to Cassie Trades and her, I believe they might be sisters. Cassie and her sisters Tara. I believe they're sisters. They do phenomenal TA. That's why I was trying to go with that. Great TA, man, which is why I post their stuff. I like a lot of people who have non-biased, on-point TA. Okay, Cynthia Loomis, Senator Cynthia Loomis says, giving the digital asset industry the common sense rules it needs to thrive isn't a Republican or a Democrat issue. It's an American competitiveness issue. Pass the goddamn Clarity Act. Marvin? Marvin, tell her, Marvin. We need to email, who the hell do we email? Let's move on. I got a little too high. Just a coffee. Y'all pray for me. Let's move on. Just wait until every financial institution is talking about XRP and XRPL. Come on now. What? XRPL Commons, Odella Thortman just said the quiet part out loud at Paris Blockchain Week. Come on now, at the Paris Blockchain, all the way in Paris, they're talking about XRP. You damn straight. On-chain credit is a future of upcoming lending amendment will enable uncollateralized lending natively on the XRP ledger, aggregating XRP, RLUSD, and more. Let's listen to what this young lady has to say. 28 seconds.
Your passion to lending. I think that indeed credit-based on-chain credit is indeed the future. Also, we've been working quite heavily from an XRPL protocol perspective.
Woo!
Quite heavily from an XRPL. Quite heavily from an XRPL.
Not Ethereum, not Bitcoin, not Brutstick'em, not Skunk G-String Coin. Huh? What'd she say again?
Working quite heavily from an XRPL protocol perspective.
XRPL. You damn straight.
On an upcoming lending amendment that would enable basically under-collateralized lending natively on the XRP ledger, enables to aggregate different types of assets that live on the XRP ledger, from XRP to RLUSD and others. So we're definitely looking forward to further develop that.
Woo! Let's keep it real. XRP is a big damn deal. You damn straight. Let's keep it going, huh? Am I too bullish? Okay, especially those who aren't positioned. What are we talking about? CZ from Binance says the next rally will make a lot of people uncomfortable. Guys, I've been telling y'all that. The next rally, people are going to miss out, man. A lot of people are going to miss out. And I personally think the stocks of Pepto-Bismol is gonna go up. You ever see this video right here? Anybody see this one? Minute 24, let's listen.
$10 XRP will change most people's lives. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. But I also agree it's going to probably be one of the biggest regrets that people made. Because again, if Allow Capital, who said a possibility of a $25,000 to $35,000 XRP by 2030, let's say they're 10% right. That's $2,500 to $3,500. Let's say they're 1% right. That's $250 to $350. Okay, screw them. Forget that. I mean, screw them, but forget that analogy. Let's go with Ripple itself. XRP, in order to work the way it has to globally, has to be at least $10,000. Okay, let's say they're 10% right. That's $1,000. Okay, let's say they're 1% right. That's $100. So my whole thing is, I think a lot of people are going to miss the 1% potential at $5 or $10, maybe $20. I think that's where people just have to have a solid plan, because I mean, $10 million isn't what it used to be back in the day. And again, that's not financial advice. I'm just saying people have to be smart. Everyone's going to have different levels. A $10 XRP changes a lot of people's lives. $100,000 changes a lot. So I'm not trying to dismiss that. All I'm saying is you should have levels of where you're cashing out. You have strategic levels of where you're cashing out, and I wouldn't go all out at a certain dollar. Again, that's not financial advice, but man, I don't know what's greater, to get $10 or to live with a life full of regretment if it potentially hits 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 or anything else that they're saying. It'd be crazy. Between all of us here, the stocks of Pepto-Bismol are going to go up because you're going to have a lot of sick people that missed the boat.
Damn! The stock of Pepto-Bismol. This is what CZ Binance is talking about. He said the next rally will make a lot of people, he said, uncomfortable. We'll say have bubble guts, because a lot of people are, oh my God, I could have bought it at $1. Oh my God, it just hit $10. Oh my God, it hit $20. Oh my God, my stomach hurts. It just hit 100. Pepto-Bismol in my land. What the hell's wrong with me? I think, guys, it's the coffee. Y'all forgive me. Crypto for Life, Chicago Coin family. Let's say a prayer together. Hotels, help me here. It's the caffeine. Huh? You got your XRP? What's in your wallet? Let's go.
Pull up in a spacecraft, them bags on us. Get into them bags, so them stacks on us. In a different bracks, where they try to tax on us.
What?
Government some lies, but them bags blowing up.
Woo!
Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rappers. Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone, and he can't beat trust. Move
Okay, enough of that. Huh? No, let's keep it going.
to a different code, so they can't tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz.
6-8, why won't they pass the Clarity Act? 6-8J, why does Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan keep shutting down accounts? Why does Elizabeth Warren and Gary Gensler, why all these people just hate us so much? Because they want you to stay enslaved to a system that was never set up for you to win. They don't want you to get rich but die trying. Crypto changes that, and that's what they're scared of. Let's go.
We light years ahead of the herd, like they don't want you to get rich but die trying. But I slid you the crypto list, so start buying, and I'll see you at the tip top when we start flying. Upgrade the shit, push a button, autopilot. Party all night, so we just keep flying.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If fear selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the move?
Come on.
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing.
What?
Going back to go back, got them choosing. This one, bag it up. Here come the monkeys. This one, let me get some.
I need to calm down. That caffeine has got my shows going way too long. Let's keep it. Anyways, CZ says next rally will make a lot of people uncomfortable. I said especially those who aren't positioned, but for those who are, good Lord. All right, let's move on. Ripple puts this out and says, as AI agents begin transacting on behalf of businesses, payments need more than speed. They need trust, controls, and clear rules for how value moves. We're helping build the infrastructure for trusted agent-driven payments with the XRP Ledger and RLUSD, helping lay the foundation for the future of commerce. We're pleased to be a part of the ecosystem supporting MasterCard's Agents Pay for Machines initiative, helping validate new use cases, establish common rules, and accelerate adoption. What's up? My dog is over here tripping out. Help me. I want a snack. I got the most impatient dog ever. Okay, it's definitely time. I don't know what it is with my dog. I told you guys before, he'll give me 1 hour. Like, we're 7 minutes over right now. After 1 hour, I don't know how this dude, it's like he has an internal doggy clock that says, hey, get your ass off that street. Let me stop. BitTrue. Man, BitTrue, Binance, a lot of these guys are so bullish on XRP, you just got to read what they're saying. It's time for an XRP rebound. Or is it time? You damn straight. You know. Cato put this out. It says 2021 bull run was full bull for sure. Well, maybe not for XRP because of the lawsuit. And he says right now we got like a bear bull. It's funny. Okay, top 5 crypto assets. BTC. Now this is what I was getting at with this. When you look at the top 5 crypto assets, guys, the top 5: Bitcoin 62,000. I know it's a little less than right now. Ethereum, let's say 1650. BNB 595. XRP 114. Solana $65. Which one has the best upside potential? And I'm not just talking about price. Yep, price is part of that as well. But which one has the most upside potential where it will be used from a, watch them out, utility? Let me stop, good Lord, huh? It's a coffee. Y'all pray for me. Let's move on. Crypto, one day, we believe XRP. Can you imagine go up there and you go to a sign and you see this fat ass crypto and they say, just 20 XRP. 20? Sheesh. No, the XRP like 10,000 coins. Oh, Lord. When in doubt, zoom out. Stop stressing. We're good, baby. Know what you hold. That's a fact. Exactly that part. Maxwell puts it out and says, it takes one big win. I like this. It takes one big win to cancel out all of the losses. Just one win. Just one big win. All those mistakes. I messed up. How do I know? I made a lot of mistakes early on. Dude, I sat up there and I was trading. I was like, ooh, I remember one day, if my wife was here, I remember running out, honey, I just did a trade. And then I waited like it was like a day. It went up to like 200,000 when that denomination, that redenomination from, I timed it like perfect. When Polkadot, Dr. Gavin Wood and Polkadot, they did the redenomination from $300 to $3. And I just slid in I slid in a lot of money. And I saw that thing go from like 80 grand to like 200 and something thousand. And the problem is I was trading, and then it kind of retraced, and I pulled some money out. But at the end of the day, if I'd have just held, it would have been into the millions. And so You know, we all make mistakes. We all learn. It's okay. It takes one big win to cancel out all of the losses, all the mistakes that you've made. Stay focused, lock in, learn, get better. Don't keep making the same dumbass mistakes. Marvin Davis said they have some retail people right where they want them scared, bearish, and not paying attention. This is when I'm most bullish. Let's go. Marvin knows. Marvin freaking knows. You're damn straight. Okay, here we go. Ash Crypto says stocks are dumping, crypto is dumping, gold is dumping, silver is dumping, oil is dumping. I said the question is stable coins. Oh, great question. No, wait, he puts them here. If everything is dumping, where's the big money going? And I said, great question, stable coins, yeah. People probably moving off on the side going, waiting to re-enter. Okay, big things are coming in 2026. Smoke put this out, shouts out to Smoke. It says, official DTCC settlement functionality timeline confirms July 2026 ISO 20022 migration. Quote, in 2026, settlement changes are primarily focused on ISO 20022 testing in the current platform and enhanced functionality in the modernized platform, which activity concentrated in Q3. With activity, the DTCC's ISO 20022 migration and tokenization initiatives are both scheduled for launch in July 20. See, July 2026 is going to be a big month, guys, and there's a lot of stuff that's pointing to July. So let's see how that plays out, man. Should be a great July, great end of the year, hopefully. But at the end of the day, we need clarity. We need clarity, huh? Chicken for 15 in the house. Marvin Davis on point. You damn straight. DCA Crypto Day, appreciate you, brother. Okay, I've decided to delete toxic ass people. That's a fact. Delete on X, on everything really, even on my phone. Delete, block. Let me stop. Get in where you fit in. This is posted by Bag. It says, what did he say? He said XRP price is bouncing back, but rich list numbers are still falling. Now to be in the top 10%, all you need is 2,000. That's crazy, bro. 2,155 XRP. Basically lower than 2,200. That's crazy. 2,200 XRP? That ain't nothing. And to be in the top 1%, how much you need? So top 10% right here. Top 1%, you would need, damn, only 279,000 XRP. That's crazy. And be in the top milli, that 0.1%. Come on now. Good Lord, huh? We're gonna be rich. There's never a perfect time, just do it. That's a fact. Took that from, Nike? Huge honor, congrats, King James. I know a lot of people hate on this dude, but he ended up being the #1 all-time scorer in NBA history, has broken every single record. He's not Jordan. I'm sorry. Jordan is the GOAT. Anybody feels different than that, you post it up in here and it's okay, you can debate. I ain't gonna block, I ain't gonna get mad. But to me, Jordan is the GOAT. And it's funny how a lot of kids, even in this generation, went back and looked at when we had COVID, and they went and looked at The Last Dance, and they're like, oh, hell no. He don't compare to no damn Jordan. Jordan is a GOAT. However, one of the all-around greatest on the court and off the court athletes we've ever seen, LeBron James. And that's a fact. To me, he is in the top 5 for sure, if not top 3. On a monumental sports week, NBA Finals, Cup, blah, 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 whatever. I'm not going to do all that. But LeBron James, athlete of the century. Shouts out to this brother, man. And just the way he's lived his life. You know, you can't imagine being a billionaire and going through all the scrutiny and all the things that this dude has done, even at 17 years old. Come out and defy and exceed expectations. And yet still be a great father, a great husband, a great member to his society and everything. So shouts out to LeBron, man. You kudos to that, especially when you look at how many people have not gone that route and have messed up and lost money and done this. And shouts out to that brother. Uphold rewards could have got people in the top 10% without buying a single. Damn, that's crazy, most herbs. That's dope. With XRP, there's no need to shill. Just keep it real. The standard. You damn straight. I like this. Go XRP. How the XRP army will be dancing when the Clarity Act gets passed. Man, I wonder how this would look when you play Tails with it. Let's see.
We looking for that astro flip. Guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on. Yeah, I want the whole damn ship. And if we bring in any further, bust the whole damn clip. Nah, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle.
Wait, what was my man's name right here? What was my man's name again? Damn, I forgot my man's name right here. Somebody help me out. What was this called again? Damn, I forgot. My kids have been grown for a while. Well, Shrek, damn it, Shrek. Look at Shrek. I don't know, Shrek kind of look good with the music though. Let's see.
What? Bag it up.
Go Shrek.
This one.
Go Shrek.
Let me get some. We looking for that astro flip. Guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on. Yeah, I want the whole damn shit. And if we bring in any further, bust the whole damn clip. Nah, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle, I know. They like, monkey, how you see so clear? I did my homework, so
You ain't
you
with
don't
XRP.
care.
You don't know.
Yeah. Sitting on the ledger with the bag man. And I just bought Quant with my bad hand. A little Globius and XTC. And a little more XRP. We not playing.
Go Shrek.
So basically
Go
we
Shrek.
rapping for the same set. Cause we was here way before the main net. Who would have thought that crypto tales would come together on a topic that we know so well? Music.
So many years and
I'm over here playing Shrek. I gotta get my ass out of here. Huh? This is why I be having those long ass streams. Talking about Go Shrek. Oh God. You know, if you can't have fun, man, why the hell are you doing this? I have fun in my life, bro. I promise you, if there's a day I don't stream, it ain't because I'm saying, oh my God, what's going on with crypto? No, I learned my damn lesson. Take some money off and enjoy your damn life. So when I ain't streaming, man, I'm having fun with my family. My daughter just left my sons, man. I got 2 of my sons flying in this Saturday. I'm so damn excited, man. And my other son's down here. He's out looking for a place right now. Him and the girl came down from Hawaii. She's a doctor, and they were staying with me for a while she was building up her clientele and all that. She's a psychologist, and my son's doing this trading, and I'm gonna have my 3 boys down for the weekend, and so my 3 boys will be here my other 2 boys will be here for one for 3 weeks and one for 2.5 weeks. And then my middle son just told me something I can't even announce. He said, "Dad, I want to tell everybody." All right, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm so damn excited. Oh man, God is good, bro. And when you can sit there and look at your kids' little reflections of you, and then you can look at that beautiful queen to help you raise them, and they're all winning at high levels. Shouts out to my beautiful queen, Jeanette. I know she's probably busy as hell right now, but shouts out to my wife. Okay, of course we are XRP. XRP holders are trending. Trending, baby. We're trending. Okay, Cassie Trade says at the level we've waited waited months for. XRP reached a major 0.786 micro. So I think this is kind of where it was. I kind of read this. I'm not going to go through this. It was from a different post, but kind of saying a lot of the same things. Never let anyone rob you from accomplishing your dreams, yourself included. Ooh, that's a big one. Never let anyone, and do you know how many times people told me, oh, they look, you know how they oh, I didn't want to get into this because it probably might get me emotional, but yeah, I'm not getting that. Never let anyone rob you from accomplishing your dreams and telling you ain't gonna be this and you can't do that and da. They tried. Yourself included. Make sure you guys, I'm telling you, that's so powerful right there. That's so powerful. Never let anyone rob you from accomplishing your dreams, especially, but not limited to, yourself. America deserves to have clarity. Latest White House crypto advisor Patrick Witt says it's a big week ahead for clarity as the issue set narrows and good faith offers are being put forward. He added that time is of the essence. Yeah, time is of the essence. So hopefully something happens, man. I know it's a big week for clarity. It's a big week. Well, you said that. Let me stop. You see, the Brooklyn almost came out. See, I be trying to keep the Brooklyn in, but see, I start saying stuff that I'm just tired of hearing. That shit don't make no sense. No, I'm saying, shouts out to Patrick Wick. I know there's only so much these people can do. Him and Tim Scott and Cynthia Loomis, they're trying everything they can. I know a lot of their posts are uplifting. It's supposed to uplift and just let people know, hey guys, things are happening. It's looking bullish. I mean, it's looking promising, but unfortunately, you got a lot of bad actors in their way. So shouts out to him and others like him that are trying to get this done. Much love. I think for me, the Brooklyn me is just tired of hearing the same old thing. This is one of the reasons I respect Six so much. He's here and bullish, whether there's 13 people or 13. Yeah, bro. You know, yeah, thank you, Marvin. You know, and that's why I love you, boy. Him and Jay Henry and some of you guys, the OGs. Yeah, it's. I got into this mindset a long time ago. And I used to let it, I'm going to get quick story. When I used to be, you guys ever watch when I get out of here, you see that video, that intro and the exit video where I'm on the biggest stages. I was in the networking business. I was in the motivational speaking business. They would send me to schools. They would send me to businesses to motivate, to talk. And I know I act kind of goofy and silly and all those things, but there's brilliance behind what I do. At least I would like to think so. It's been an incredible 9 years, but it's been an incredible 25 years of my life. Just like Mike O, a lot of people see Mike O in here. Mike O has done some multi-million dollar moves in crypto, but has also done multi-million-dollar moves in his own personal life. And has done some great. I've known the guy for 30 years. John Singh, a lot of these guys that are my long, Sly Fox, I told you guys some of the stuff he's done. He slips in here and yells, "Oh, Sly Fox, what's up, Sly?" Y'all don't even realize who this dude is and the things that he's done. Things that people, it's just crazy. Anyway, so, but, I remember a long time ago when I first started speaking, they would set up these events, and I would go to these events, and sometimes these events would be at hotels. A lot of times they'd be at like hotels or arenas, or they could be at they're big conferences. Man, I would speak. Be John Maxwell's there, or Eric Worre's there, or people like John Singh's there, or some of the biggest, wealthiest people you ever met. I would go on stage with these people. Tom Wagner's, Chris Estes, David. A guy I knew who was making $1 million a month in what he was doing. David. If you go to my Facebook, you'll see it. His name is David Moses. It was like, probably, you have to go like 6 years back, maybe 7 years back. $1 million a month. His name was David Moses. And I put this on my Mama Dead and Gone. I remember he posted a post on social media. He said, one of the most powerful people I've ever met in connecting to people, hearts, and building relationships is James McFadden. It was one of the greatest statements anyone's ever said about me. But that's what they would do. They would send me to areas to connect and to build and to relate to people, because I was, it's funny. I was telling somebody this morning, I was never that guy that would get on stage and show my Rolex and show I made this much money. And a lot of those guys talk about their houses and their cars, and they thought that would impress people. These suit and tie guys with the and I wasn't that guy, man. I was not that dude, and that's what separated me from a lot of those people. But the point I'm trying to make, I was a whole nother life, just like basketball was a whole nother life. And but during that time, sometimes you would show up to an event, and you would see a small amount of people. And I had to learn this through, trial and error, that my energy would go down when the room wasn't filled up with a lot of people. My energy would go down, and you're like, "Damn, this is all the people that showed up." And then I would do events. There was 15,000 people, and my energy, it would just be people. But I realized where I got really good at what I did is always delivering the same message and always having the same energy, no matter how many people. And that's kind of, thank you, Marvin Davis, for saying that, because a lot of times you'll never hear me say that. I don't care if it's 60 people here, 60 people, 600 people, or 6,000 or 6. It doesn't matter. I'm the same 6'8". I'm going to put it down the same way, because I know a lot of times the numbers to people mean that you're successful or you're not successful. The numbers on this platform, whether it's YouTube, it doesn't, and that's so sad that has to validate who you are. Now, I'm not saying if one day we grow it, that's fine. But numbers don't validate what I've done. Numbers don't validate what me and my wife have done. We used to travel the world painting orphanages. We've done this. We've done that. We've given back. We've built businesses. We've helped people. I mentor. And even right now, a lot of people don't know this. I am a personal mentor and coach to people, celebrities, and multimillionaires. A lot of people don't know that. I don't share that because that's not really anyone's business. Some of you guys know that. And some of these guys may watch this on the back end. But I've had some very important people. John Singh, if he was here, he would validate that if he was in the chat, that they fly in and just to get my time. And a lot of people don't realize, just to get my time. Not the stuff I talk about on here is just very, it's not anything other than, what I mean by that is I can't get too much into detail because I can't be a financial advisor. I got to watch what I say and all those type of things. And so it's very broad of what I say, and there's always facts, there's always this and that. But the reason that hits means so much to me, Marvin, is because I feel like everybody that comes in here needs. I appreciate everyone that comes in here, and I love you guys, and your time means everything. Like I said, that conversation I had with Nina Blossom this morning, the conversation I had with Fuma and with Zeddy and OG, or like, I give you another example. When I sit up there and I see, I didn't see it, but someone came over and I called up the people who mean the most, some of the people who mean the most to me in my life as far as support, and they're so freaking consistent. And it's all those off the screen phone calls and everything that happens around 360. Grandpa Jay coming. We just had our grandbaby. Miss T. My daughter, my middle daughter, and her boyfriend that plays for the Bears just gave us our first grandbaby. If anybody wants to see my grandbaby, all you got to do is go Google Jaylon Johnson, Jaylon Johnson, and family, or Jalen Johnson wife, and you'll see my daughter and my brand new, well, my grandbaby now is a couple years old, but that was our first grandbaby. Anyways, thank you, Miss. Yeah, but I don't know if you were saying I'm Grandpa Jay coming, but yeah, I'm already a grandpa. But yeah, so the reason I say that is that at this last event, we gave out these watches that were provided to us by Big Watch Dude. Shouts out to Big Watch Dude, man. Shouts out to that brother. Much love to you. And he gave us like 5 Invicta watches, I think it was, and I gave them to the people who have just been rock solid for me. As a man myself, brothers who've been rock solid to me in my life, whether they know it or not. And so I gave these watches, and I didn't even know. Somebody came back and said, "Man, do you know that Marvin Davis and Jay Henry was over in the corner emotional?" And that got me emotional, just to know that there's that type of love. And you can see it in the people's face when I met Chicken 415, when I met DCA Crypto Dave, you could see that authentic, I won't just say brotherly love, but just love as a brother, or those who are my sisters in person, the World Be Frees, the ones you can just see when you meet them, like, wow, right? So that's a long-ass statement for answering your question or commenting to your question, Marvin Davis. That's why I give 100%. That's why I don't hold back, because I will never disrespect your time. I would never disrespect your support. I will always give it to you the way I would give it to if it was thousands of people. And sometimes, low key, I'm actually kind of happy and excited of the amount of people we have here, because, like I said, the number doesn't dictate my success. Not as a man, not as a father, not for what my kids are doing, not for what I'm doing financially, not for what I'm doing in crypto, not for how I set my family and how I'll continue to. The numbers just indicate real to me. So we have 60 real ass people, I'm good with that, versus 600 and you got 570 or 540 headaches. Right? So shouts out to all the real ones. Shouts out to, like, my mother-in-law Janet Lopez, that's my wife's mother, pops up in here, and my sister-in-law and all the people that come in here. It's a family reunion. It's a family thing. And so thank you, Marvin. I'm always go 150% for my family. Nothing to ever change. Okay. It's important to know it's okay to say no. Ooh, that's a big one. How mom knows about that. It's important to know that you can say no, and that's okay. That's a fact. What was this here? Okay, I went through that. 2 trillion has been wiped out from. Okay, we're not going to do that. Yeah, the market's been kind of crazy. Whatever. Life is so short. Enjoy every moment. I do agree with that. Slower than all at once. Ripple's banking partner just went. Okay, we're at an hour and a half. I'm gonna end this. I don't want to go 2 hours. Life becomes awesome when you stop giving 2 craps about what other people think. That's a fact. That's a fact. My mother-in-law told me that a couple times, even when I slipped up, and I was like, "Don't be hating." She said, "James, son, you got too much going to be worried about what other people." Thanks, Mom, for that reminder. So appreciate you, Mom. Pink box finally hit the. Okay, yeah, I'm good there. Keep the main thing the main thing. That's a fact. Keep the main thing the main thing. I like this right here. XRP was created to be better than Bitcoin in every effing way. Fact. You don't know that? Listen to Brad.
I will correct one thing right out of the gates. Ripple did not actually issue XRP. The XRP ledger is an open source, decentralized technology, not dissimilar than Bitcoin. And some of the creators of the XRP ledger actually had been early engineers that worked on Bitcoin, and they saw some of the scalability problems that Bitcoin was likely to have, the speed, both from a energy consumption, cost, some of the other problems, and they wanted to build a better digital asset to solve some of these problems.
Facts. Let's go back and I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Before we do, let's play this song by Reverend Rich. Thank you, Reverend Rich, one of my longtime friends for, I don't know, God, how long it's been? 15 years or something like that. Appreciate you, Reverend Rich. He came out with this song. I think I shared it, right? Did I share it? Did I share the song? Oh, let me see. Did I share it or not? I thought I reposted it. Oh, damn. Maybe I didn't. Okay, I know how to find it. It's over here. Shouts out to Reverend Rich. Oops. Shouts out to the Chicago Coin family, guys. We ain't going nowhere. Movie on a little bit of a pause, but that's okay. We ain't going no damn where. Okay, here we go. Shouts out to Reverend Rich for this one. Appreciate you, Rev. Let's play it.
Meme coins have significantly impacted the crypto market. Shikaka SKK is a refreshing new player in the meme coin world with it honesty and humor, community-driven ethos built on base Ethereum layer 2. Shikaka offers a fun yet transparent approach to crypto with no false promises, focus on family and love.
You damn straight.
In 6AJ,
we are not full of crap.
We are full.
Shikaka.
We are not full of crap.
Shikaka.
We are not full of Shikaka.
We are not full crap.
We are
full of Chicago.
Hey!
Focus on family and love.
Damn straight. You damn straight. Huh? Shouts out to Reverend Richmond for that. That was a bar right there. Come on now, huh? Gotta love this Chicago Coin family. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Guys, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I think we're out of here. We're going to keep it under an hour and 30. Let's play the rest. I know you guys like Crypto Tales, Blockchain Monkeys, featuring bags and all that good stuff, guys. We're on our way out. Let's do this. Crypto for life, Chicago Coin family. XRP Army. Have I told you lately that I love you? You damn straight. Let's go.
Flip guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on, yeah. I want the whole damn shit. And if you bring in any further, bust the whole damn clip. Nah, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle, I know. They like, monkey, how you see so clear? I did my homework, so he don't care. Yeah. Sitting on the ledger with the bag man. And I just bought Quant with my bad hand. A little Globians and XTC. And a little more XRP, we not playing. So basically we repping for the same set. Cause we was here way before the main net. Who would have thought that Crypto Tales would come together on a topic that we know so well? Music.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If fear's selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got 'em choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one? Stack it up. So many.
Appreciate you guys. Love you guys in a major way. World Be Free will be live tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dip-a-toe. Make sure you guys go dip-a-toe with Melissa. And shouts out to Miss T Live. Need your wisdom, bro. You and your gorgeous wife. Absolutely. Anytime, sis. Definitely a game to connect. Appreciate you being part of our family. One of the realest in the game, had a booth, and it's been an honor and a blessing knowing Miss T, one of my sisters in the game, huh? Much love to all you guys. We got World Be Free, DCA, Crypto Dave. We got Miss T live, Janet Lopez, that's my mother-in-law, much love, moms. DCA, Crypto Dave, Mo Zerps, Chicken 415, Marvin Davis, Chaka, what's up, Chaka? That's my dog right there. Who else got him in here? Did I miss anybody? X-Lord in the house, Marvin. We got Mike O, Bullish Big D in the house. What's up, Mike O? In the house. Who else got him in here? That's Forrest. Good to see you, my brother. Anthony Wanner, the man, the myth, the Wanner. Shouts out to Turple Norple. Try saying that 10 times. Bullish Christ is in the house. Appreciate you, my brother. Anybody else? Reverend Rich with the dope Chicago coin song. Justin Wynn, good to see you, my brother. Guys, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Crypto OG, Zeddy, Nina Blossom, Jay Henry, anybody else I didn't mention, guys. Love you guys so much. You guys make sure you have an incredible day. We'll see you guys next time. It's your boy James, AK68J. Until then, peace. Greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. Yeah!